Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Grey Man Operations.
So in this video, obviously, as you guys know, or if you've been following the channel, you will know, we are going to be giving away a Canik MC9 in this video, which is super exciting. It's our first firearm giveaway. Guys, obviously, if you have entered the competition, good luck. If you are a patron, obviously, you know you'll get your normal entries plus an extra 5 entries plus an extra entry for every month that you have been a patron. So again, good luck everybody. If you are a Patreon, next week we are giving away a Canik M9 red dot. If you want to join on Patreon, it's the first link in the video description below. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, it's the first comment. Something I want to tell you guys, with regards to the Canik MC9 giveaway, if you don't win this time, I can confirm, I've spoken to the guys at Canik, this is going to happen again within the next few months before the end of the year. It might not be an MC9 giveaway, but it's going to be a Canik Firearm giveaway. So, like I said, join up on Patreon for those extra Patreon entries. So, you want to go?
I just wanted to add, whoever is winning the Canik MC9, you are in for a great prize. And I think last week you did a video on the MC9 and like our review and experience on it. And since I wasn't in that video, I just want to share like what I've experienced. So firstly, great package that you get. I remember before I even received my firearm, I would holster up and walk around the house with Ryan's firearm just because I wanted to get the feeling of what it's going to be like carrying a firearm. And I can tell you, it's a world of difference. The way this thing conceals, I use a Shinobi Kydex holster and it's been amazing. It's a little package and it's so easy to hide. And also what Ryan mentioned in his video where he spoke about some of the jams I experienced. Now initially it was only right in the beginning when I was still learning how to handle the firearm, and that was all just due to limp wresting. And with me training and figuring out how to hold the firearm correctly, that went away. We had no ammo problems. We often use and mostly use Noble Tech. We did find, you've also mentioned this, that faulty snap caps the Canik doesn't like. And then there was just one concern I initially had. The recoil spring on the Canik MC9 is tight, but so that like it bothered me in the beginning, but I think like my lady fingers needed to get used to using it. So with dry firing, going to the range, doing courses and things like that, it really helped me get really helped me get a lot more comfortable with my firearm. And I think that just goes for any firearm. The more you spend time with it, the more you become comfortable. And now I wouldn't trade it for anything. If I had to choose a firearm again, it would be this gun. And then one last thing. Go. I just feel like it held up so beautifully from the moment I got it up until now. I did a few courses, I think about 3 or 4, and it was in different weather conditions. Like this gun was in the rain, in the sun, it fell in mud, and I've only cleaned it once, and this was before it went through all like the hectic shooting and putting a whole lot of loads through it. It was one of the courses we did with gun license .co.za where we cleaned the firearm, but I've not cleaned it again. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but very, very, very impressed with my MC9, and I think anyone who goes ahead and purchases this firearm will not be sad.
So, can I go?
Yeah, sorry.
So next week, Michelle and I, or more Michelle, but me as well, have been doing some low light shooting. And next week or the week after that, once we have a full body of work, we're going to do a video on the importance of low light training. She's been discovering the complications of running a handheld, running a weapon-mounted light, and running both and things like that. Do you want to say something?
You think it's simple, you know. You think you're going to just have a flashlight in your hand and you're going to use your firearm as normal. You're going to draw. But so much changes. You're literally adding one extra movement to one element, and I literally like became overwhelmed. I had to tell myself to calm down and relax when we were at the range. And Ryan was like, it's fine, take your time, like it's simple. But it's definitely something that I'm learning. If you're going to use a weapon-mounted light, if you're going to use a flashlight, whatever tool you're deciding to use and implement in your carry, you have to train.
Don't give away a whole video.
Okay, sorry.
But I can also tell you that when she was on the range, accuracy left the group.
Especially with the one-handed shooting.
Yeah, that I can tell you, like, it was a totally different thing. Also,
it's one of those things, like, you think you're doing well, and then when you go back to the B-roll, you're like, wow, that was bad, I need to train more.
Also, the cool thing about the Shinobi Kydex halters that we're running are these little screws in here. So it's very cool because you can, like, literally finger loosen it, right? And then you can go from a holster with mag carrier to just a holster. So it's really cool. We're going to be doing a full review on that because myself and Michelle have been running that extensively. We're also going to be talking about winter clothing, how to everyday carry and conceal your firearm and achieve concealment in winter clothing. I think that video might be the one that's up next week. We have a few things that we want to talk about, yeah?
So next week, we're going to be doing a video on winter EDC. And Urban Warrior is going to be bringing out these great hoodies. I want to give you more information, but, like, I can't give away too much because then it's basically the whole video.
Yeah.
So we're going to be looking at that. And then just another thing I want to touch on with Urban Warrior. We've been promising you female EDC clothing, and we've been working really hard on that. We've gone through sample after sample, finding different fabrics that can work. I've been running in leggings, working in them, testing out different tops when I go to the range, when I do courses and things like that. So know that we are working hard on that. We are looking at launching that, definitely doing a video on it, bringing out more of the latest things early August.
So that is so cool. Also, the South African red dot I've been testing. I can't wait to bring you guys that review. If it survives, I've already dropped it once, which is cool. But I'm not going to tell you what we discovered. Guys, let's switch the view, do the Patreon giveaway of the Canik MC9, and then we can come back and end off. Okay guys, so this is the list of entries, if you can believe it, for the Canik MC9 competition. Obviously, patrons get extra entries. There are 4,403 names, I believe it is, that Michelle had to meticulously type out. I have already copied them, but I'll just copy them again. So we're going to have to do it slightly differently. I'm going to use a random number generator. So I'm going to go from 0 to 4,404. There's 4,403 names, but I just wanted an extra character in between it. And just to show you, this thing generates random numbers. Okay, so there's no physical way for me to control what number this thing will generate. Okay, so I'm going to paste the names in our name randomizer, and we're going to randomize, and there should be 4,403 names, and there are 4,403. Then I'm going to go to my random number generator, and the number this generates to is going to be the winner of the Canik MC9. So number 1,125 is the winner. And if I go to my random list of names, this is going to take a moment. 1,000, what was it? 1,125. 1,125 is Zach Hasbrook. Well done to you, Zach, dude. You just won a Canik MC9. Let's switch the view, talk about more giveaways, and end off. So well done to that winner. You are the proud winner of a really, really awesome firearm. As I said, guys, if you are Patreon next week, next week we're giving away a Canik M01 red dot. And then I think in like 3 or 4 months time, definitely before the end of the year, we will be doing another firearm giveaway. And generally patrons, like, you guys get the best of the deal because you get those extra entries. Guys, if you like this kind of thing, please consider subscribing to the channel. The female EDC clothing stuff is Michelle's going to do that video because I'm not getting in tights. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. Okay, it's not happening. So she's going to be doing that. So it's going to be a cool video. She's been working really hard on getting EDCable clothing for women out there.
Another thing also, I think I just want to say, Canik has been amazing to this community.
Oh, yes, that's what I want. Yeah, you speak.
And
you
so
go.
just like, guys, like their page, follow them on YouTube, do all the things for Canik. Canik is bringing us amazing gear, amazing firearms. And I mean, they are making these giveaways possible.
I'll leave all their socials linked down below, but the reality of it is, guys, this stuff is only possible from us or via us because we're working with Canik. And so, like, the greater support we can sort of get for them, the greater the likelihood of these things carrying on in the future. So please, if you are, especially if you're South African, go ahead and support Canik South Africa. You're not going to lose anything, and you're going to potentially win a lot of cool stuff. Guys, that is it. We will see you next week for another review. Well done to the winner of the Canik MC9. I will get your details and get the sucker shipped off to your nearest gun store. That's it, guys. Have a good week. Be safe, train hard. Cheers. God bless.